Welcome to New Sky TV. It's blown away. At the Short Drama Awards, the plump and radiant goddess Guo Yuxin made a stunning appearance, with netizens exclaiming, "This is what true beauty looks like." All the skinny beauties in the Chinese entertainment industry are instantly eclipsed. At the awards ceremony, a thunderous explosion occurred on the red carpet. Guo Yuxin, draped in a fiery red dress, resembled a peony fairy stepping out of a magnificent Tang Dynasty painting, plump and radiant, dazzling with beauty. In an instant, the entire internet's attention was drawn to her. All cameras focused on the breathtaking, full red. Netizens roared, "This is true beauty. All those skinny beauties in the Chinese entertainment industry can retire." In her fiery red dress, she was a walking embodiment of grand aesthetics, a spotlight blazing down upon her as Guo Yuxin emerged in radiance. That red was not a pale hue, but a vermilion stained with time, the flushed face of a drunken concubine, clinging tightly to her undulating curves, shoulders sculpted by nature, waist slender and graceful, while the full curves of her hips resembled a drop of rich cinnabar about to fall in a meticulous painting. Her skirt swayed not like a willow swaying in the breeze, but with the inherent strength and rhythm of a Tang Dynasty pipa melody. Her smile was not a polite curve, but a vibrant life force emanating from within, like the smooth skin cleansed by hot spring water. The luster of her skin was like the warm glow of fine mud and fat jade under candlelight, like the blush spurting on the tip of a ripe peach. Netizens were mesmerized. Seeing her, I finally understand what a delicate red hand, a cup of yellow wine truly means. This queen of short dramas, her confidence stemming from a billion views, is not without foundation. Wherever she walked, it seemed not to be a red carpet where stars vied for attention, but rather the kingdom of her own Summer of Fendra, a drama with over a billion views. In the world of short dramas, she had already reigned supreme through her talent. In front of the camera, she strolled with ease, her gaze conveying an unspoken understanding with her millions of fans. That gentle wave of her wrist, that gentle bow of her head, was not flattery, but the submissive pity of a queen towards her subjects. The studio's Weibo post, "There has been progress," was humble, yet it revealed a confident and accomplished position. Beside Guo Yuxin, Chen Fangtong's white dress was as elegant as a chrysanthemum, and Sun Yiren's sharp, angular shoulders were both masterpieces of popular aesthetics. However, when Zhao Zixi's ribcage was laid bare under the high-definition camera, her jagged bones piercing the eye, a silent aesthetic subversion was thunderously completed. Guo Yuxin's existence became the most poignant contrast. Beauty is not about gaunt paleness and harsh lines, but about a balanced and voluptuous figure, rosy cheeks full of vitality, and a powerful sensuality born from the full unfolding of life. She is not thin, but perfectly proportioned and slender. She is not fat, but delicate skin and well-proportioned features. Netizens suddenly realized, we've been manipulated by the pale, young, and thin stereotype for too long. Her roundness is the real, vibrant, and fragrant beauty of human wealth. This red carpet event has become a milestone in the divergence of aesthetic standards. The world of short dramas is a world chosen by the public with their fingertips. When a billion views crowned Guo Yuxin, it signifies that a tyranny of beauty is crumbling both on and off screen. People are beginning to tire of the sickly paleness and thinness, and instead yearn to be struck by a vibrant life force. That healthy, vigorous, and tangible warmth is the true ultimate luxury that this era craves. Guo Yuxin's stunning appearance went beyond mere glamour. She was a powerful blow to assembly line aesthetics, a fluttering banner proclaiming the diversity of beauty. From then on the red carpet, the peony truly embodied national beauty, her voluptuous figure captivating the capital. The scales of aesthetics in the Chinese entertainment industry may have been completely tipped to the side by this one night. At the beginning of the year, the drama Summer of Fendra abruptly broke the billion-view mark, its explosive data illuminating the entire sky of short dramas like fireworks on New Year's Eve. And this earth-shattering glory was almost entirely carried by Guo Yuxin. In the drama, she was far from a delicate porcelain doll, but rather a vibrant, lively fruit of summer. Every glance sparkled, every line carried the warmth of life. The audience suddenly realized, true acting is the warmth and intimacy that can permeate the screen. The so-called goddess is a vibrant life that can laugh and run freely without fear of breaking its back. At the other end of the red carpet, Chen Fangtong gracefully arrived. A simple white gown, devoid of any superfluous embellishments, shone like moonlight, radiating a pure glow. The minimalist cut of the dress accentuated her radiant skin, her flawless complexion like fine porcelain beneath the satin sheen, exuding an understated elegance. A delicate ribbon swayed gently in the breeze around her neck, like a fleeting glimpse of a beautiful poem. She walked with composure, a gentle smile on her face, her hands hanging naturally at her sides, occasionally glancing at the camera. In that instant, her eyes sparkled with starlight, her confidence as deep and still as a calm lake. Particularly captivating was her unintentional, endearing dazed expression. Her eyes, clear as a fawn's, held a touch of Zuzuden's pure and innocent charm, melting hearts. Her beauty perfectly embodies the phrase a lotus emerging from clear water, naturally beautiful without artifice, carving out a unique, breathtakingly elegant space amidst a sea of vibrant colors with her understated elegance. Another aesthetic shock on the red carpet that evening came from Sun Yuren, the model who stunned everyone with her perfect shoulders. When she appeared, people truly understood what it meant for the creator to meticulously sculpt lines like mountains and rivers. Those shoulders weren't thin and gaunt, but rather smooth and clear like distant mountain ridges, a harmonious balance of muscle and bone, brimming with strength and architectural beauty. It was a badge of honor forged through long-term self-discipline and scientific training, a declaration of the pinnacle of healthy aesthetics. She wore a white off-the-shoulder gown, like a Greek goddess statue bathed in modern moonlight, a pearl necklace resting gently beneath her collarbone, its radiance understated. Her sleek short curls added a touch of untamed trick to this sculpted look. Standing there, she was a silent epic of perfect form, telling the world that ultimate beauty stems from the devout management of the body and the constant challenge to one's limits. Last night on the red carpet, Guo Yuxin, with the grace of a peony from the Tang dynasty, interpreted the fullness and vitality of life. Chen Fangtong, with the elegance of a secluded orchid in a valley, showcased the refined and understated charm of the East, and Sun Yuren, with the soul of modern sculpture, defined the contemporary aesthetics of strength and line. These three women, like three legs standing in a tripod, together supported an aesthetic sky far more inclusive and expansive than ever before. The wave of short dramas has not only brought about innovation in dramatic form but has also swept in a profound aesthetic revolution, relentlessly washing away the monotonous and rigid white, young, and thin beach, pushing healthy, confident, and diverse life forms to the very center of the era's spotlight. Oh dear, look! Compared to Guo Yuxin's rounded figure, her square shoulders are particularly eye-catching. Her collarbones are so prominent that she seems excessively thin, making her look gaunt, and her skin even has an unhealthy yellow tinge. Back then, I genuinely watched a lot of her starring role in Home and Abroad. She looked like a close relative in the movie. The warmth of home she conveyed while acting was so relatable. Zhao Zixi has broad shoulders and a relatively small head, making her look somewhat disproportionate. Zhao Zixi's presence seems a bit awkward. Her clothes are a dark color, almost yellowish green, but the overall look has a retro feel. In the video, you can see that her expressions and movements are unnatural when she walks, appearing somewhat stiff, mainly due to nervousness. When she smiles, her lips twitch slightly, and her mouth opens slightly, as if she hasn't fully woken up from a dream. The lines of her shoulders and neck look somewhat asymmetrical. From a distance, the proportions appear particularly strange. Moreover, it's immediately obvious that she's the thinnest female star on the red carpet this time. Her collarbones are clearly visible, and her chest line is particularly prominent, almost giving the impression of a ribcage chest. She's so thin it seems there's nowhere to step. No wonder she doesn't take good photos. From the side, her back is as thin as paper. With the popularity of short dramas, people's aesthetic standards have also changed. Previously, a slender figure was preferred, but now a rounder, fuller figure is more favored. This trend makes beauties like Guo Yuxin even more popular. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video. Thank you.